far can we get if we sail a little bit high?
Gymnastics Olympic gymnastics champion Simone Biles says she is among the athletesually abused by a now imprisoned former USA gymnastics team doctor. Biles, who won 4 gold medals and 5 overall at the 2016 Olympics, released a statement via Twitter saying she is one of the many survivors that were abused by Larry Nassar. Nassar, who spent more than 2 decades as a physician at USA Gymnastics while also working at Michigan State University, has admittedly assaulting gymnasts, possessing childography and molesting girls who sought medical treatment. He was sentenced in December to 60 years in federal prison for possessing childography and is facing another 40 to 125 years in prison after pleading guilty to assaulting 7 girls. Advertising e-read invented by Biles, now 20, called Nassar's behavior completely unacceptable, disgusting, and abusive, especially from someone whom I was told to trust. Biles joins a list of high-profile gymnasts who have come out against Nassar, including 6-time Olympic medalist Ali Raisman, 2012 all-around champion Gabby Douglas and 2-time Olympic medalist Michaela Maroney. Pro Football Nashville, Tennessee. The Tennessee Titans have split with coach Mike Mularkey after he revived a team with the NFL's worst record over 2 seasons and led them to the first playoff victory in 14 years. The Titans announced the move 2 days after a 35-14 loss to New England in the AFC divisional round. Controlling owner Amy Adams Strunk says in a statement they discussed extending his contract during the past week. But she says they saw different paths to take the team to greater success. General Manager John Robinson will oversee his first coaching search with the Titans. He was hired 2 days before Mularkey had the interim title removed in January 2016. Indianapolis. A person familiar with the negotiations says the Indianapolis Colts are close to reaching a deal to hire Josh McDaniels as the new coach. The person spoke to the Associated Press on condition of anonymity because they were still working on the contract. But even if the two sides agreed to a deal, the official announcement couldn't be made until New England's season ends. McDaniels is the Patriots' offensive coordinator and is preparing for Sunday's AFC Championship game. McDaniels has been one of the most coveted coordinators on the coaching carousel this year. McDaniels and Houston defensive coordinator Mike Vrabel are believed to be the Colts' finalists. McDaniels went 11-17 in 2 seasons as Denver's head coach in 2009-10. Baseball. San Francisco. The Giants acquired Andrew McCutchen from the Pittsburgh Pirates for right-hander Carl Crick, minor league outfielder Brian Reynolds and $500,000 in international signing bonus allocation. Pittsburgh also will send the Giants cash to cover part of McCutchen's $14.75 million salary. McCutchen became the second star jettisoned by the Pirates in 3 days, following Saturday's trade that sent ace Jarrett Cole to Houston. Earlier in the offseason, the Giants acquired third baseman Evan Longoria from Tampa Bay. McCutchen, the 2013 NL MVP, takes over in center from Denard Span, who was traded to the Rays in the Longoria deal. San Francisco wanted more production and steady defense from the center field position after a surprising last-place season in the NL West. The reliable, durable 31-year-old McCutchen has played at least 153 games in each of the past 3 seasons for the Pirates, batting .279 with 28 home runs and 88 RBIs in 156 games in 2017. But he has not been an All-Star since 2015, when he was selected for the 5th straight season. Hockey Street. Louis Mike Shanahan, who owned the Street Louis Blues from 1986 to 91 and oversaw the acquisition of Hall of Famer Brett Hull, HASD. He was 78. Blues chairman Tom Stillman confirmed Shanahan's in a statement. Stillman said Shanahan set a shining example of leadership both on and off the ice and captivated Blues fans and made an immeasurable impact on the organization. No cause was announced. After selling his ownership stake, Shanahan stayed on as team chairman until 1994, and the Blues aggressively sought out a number of NHL stars during his time with the team. Hull came over in a trade with Calgary in 1988, and forward Adam Oates and goalie Curtis Joseph joined the team in 1989. St. Louis signed defenseman Scott Stevens to a big contract in 1990, then lost him in arbitration a year later as punishment for signing restricted free agent Brendan Shanahan away from New Jersey. Hull called Mike Shanahan a very special man on Twitter, adding that he made people better and I know I'm better having known him. Olympics Kingston, Jamaica. Jamaica is sending a women's bobsled team to the Olympics for the first time. Jasmine Fenlert, a Victorian, who drove for the U.S. at the 2014 Sochi Games, will pilot the Jamaican sled in the Pyeongchang Olympics next month. It'll likely be pushed by Carrie Russell, a sprinter who helped Jamaica win gold in the 4x100-meter relay at the 2013 World Track and Field Championships. Audra Segri was also picked as a brakeman for the Jamaican team. Fenlert finished 11th with brakeman Lolo Jones for the Americans in Sochi. There will be 20 sleds in the women's bobsled event in Pyeongchang. These Olympics mark the 30th anniversary of Jamaica's famed men's bobsled debut at the Calgary Games.